Alright, so today I'm just going to take you a tour through Marc, the area called Marc. It is off the Bexon Highway. Now, there's not much that I know about Marc, although I have been there on a few occasions, But when I was growing up, going to school as a young person, the only thing that I knew about Marc was that people were chopping people with cutlass a lot in that place. So even right now, as a fully grown man, the only information I have about that place, Marc, is that people chop people a lot in Marc. Now, for those of you who are from Marc, forgive me, I'm sorry, but that's the only impression I have. That's the only thing that I heard about Marc. And I know that really cannot be true of a whole area, because you have good and bad people everywhere. And there are very good people in Marc, most likely, just like any other community. You understand? But this is just to show you how the things that we do can affect the minds of people. And from the time I was a youth man, I heard about that. And as a man, a real man now, I still have that same mentality, because that's how I grew up, and that is what the ideology was, that people in Marc chop people. And there's nothing that has replaced that in my mind, So we're going to go through Marc to see, because a lot of people probably does not know Marc or have never been there. And again, the other reason why I do these videos is there are people from other countries who want to know how people live in St. Lucia. And also there are people from St. Lucia who are overseas and they want to see their country. And people from Marc that are in America and other places that want to see, the place. It gives them a feeling of, nostalgia, So we're going to go a drive through to see how the place is. You understand? That junction is kind of a risky place, so we have to be careful navigating around there. It's a place where a lot of accidents happen already. Alright, we're going through. Yeah. Yeah, this is the community of Marc. Now in every locality there are other places, because there's a development up there on that hillside here. There's a development up there that has a different name, which I forgot, because I did a few projects in Marc, the few times that I came there, and that place had a different name. So I'm not sure of the different names that they have for the So Marc is, as you can see, is a relatively strong agriculture area, and it is a place where there is a lot of meat, cow production. They tend to sell a lot of meat here. So almost every weekend, if I can recall, you can get somebody slaughtering a cow or pigs, in that area. Oh, yeah, there's a man that I knew there. Through working in that area, I met a man named Roy. And yeah, they told me that he died many years ago. But he's about the only person that I actually met in here and really knew rather. But when you look at, it looked like somebody slaughtering an animal here. You can see the big pots that they use. You understand? The thing is, all the communities are nice places. All of them have their features, their amenities, their natural attractions. Some places have rivers. You know, some places have nice mountains. Yeah, somebody's slaughtering some pigs again over here. But what really make the places bad are we the people. We the people are the ones who do those things. You see? It's the way we behave, the way we think, the way we treat others. The road, the river, the houses are not bad. It is we, the people, that are messing around. There's a nice church building that I see over there. Let me try to show you. Yes, it's a nice church building, nice church yard. So this is the community of Marc again. Don't be building nice churches, nice church buildings worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the people in the church hungry, you know, spending all these monies. It's a good thing to have a nice building. Remember, the church is the people. Don't be having nice buildings and all the people are hungry and they can't eat. Jesus said to feed the poor, feed the hungry. Don't be having hungry people and you'll have nice church buildings. That's what Jesus said. Yeah, so people, this is Marc. This is Marc. You can see this is Marc here. Marc on the scene. So for those of you who are from Marc and you live in New York, America, Germany, wherever it is, this is the place. If you see your grandmother's house, drop a comment. If you see your father's house, drop a comment. If you see your house, drop a comment. So as I told you, some people in America and England and them places from the areas, they tend to be happy when they see their community. You understand? So that's a rum shop there that look like one of the old-time rum shops that where people used to gather and run things a long time ago. Yeah, there's a man in the road, he behaving like they bought the road. Hey, boss. Yeah, moving right along, moving right through. Yeah, we're going through Marc, as we say. Now the thing is, I know a lot of people in St. Lucia never came here. Some people will come to places only if they have, like, you know, some family there or some business there or whatever. You'll be surprised people will come from overseas and know your country better than you. Let me tell you, you have to, this country is too small. You have to know everywhere in this country. Now, the road looks like it's getting to be a narrow concrete road here. And I'm going to reverse and get out of here, you know. Because I'm not sure if this is somebody's. Not sure if it's somebody's private land or whatever. Not sure. Alright, so I'm heading back. Yeah, I was saying that some people, either you were born in the community, rural area, or some people go and buy land in the rural areas because you all thought the land was cheaper. You all want to live your places, castries, wherever, or if you're from the Bitasio, and you all want to go to the country, build your houses and tell people what they can do in their own places. Let me tell you all people, there is land selling Cap Estate, Rodney Bay and them places. You all need to go and buy land there. Not because you think that you're educated and you have a government job or whatever it is that you think you have, that you all can just come in people rural areas. You will just come in the rural areas and you will just prevent people from enjoying rural life. There are some nouveau rich people that just think that they have arrived and they come and live in the country areas because they thought land was cheaper there, and they want to prevent people from doing things that country people do. You all don't want people to have cows. You all don't want people to have goats. The people can't have nothing because of you all. Sell your houses and go to Grosile, go to Rodney Bay, go to them places. Don't come in the country and do your foolishness. Again, this is Marc I'm showing you here. This is Marc, and we're almost ready to go back on the highway to go to Castries. Alright, this is a backhoe man in front of there. Don't know what he's trying to do. And trying to pass through. Yeah. So we're almost at the end. So this was Marc, a rural area. People, I was rumbling a while ago talking about these people coming and buy build houses in the country and thing, but I'm very serious about that. That's true. In closing, I'm telling you people, that is very true. And I'm going to send a warning out as a concerned citizen of St. Lucia to tell them people, some people want to come and build houses in the country because you all want peaceful country life. You all want a cheap yam, you all want some green bananas. But you all are the same ones complaining when the people have their goats and people do. You cannot just come in people community and dictate to people how they should live. People have been farming for hundreds of years. And just because you think you have education or whatever you think you are, because you think you have a government job, you can just come and dictate to people and tell people they can't have their goats. You all people need to think twice. You all need to start respecting respecting your elders. Your education does not prevent you from respecting your elders. Respect the culture of the country. Respect the rural culture. Respect how people live their lives thousands of years. Your little education will not make people just change their lifestyle the way they have been living hundreds of years just to please you. You need to leave our rural areas and go to Rodney Bay and them places and live. Big up.